For decades, luxury automakers followed a highly predictable formula for merchandise. They would outsource production to third-party factories, slap their logos onto generic accessories, and stock them in dealerships. The economic incentive was obvious. It required almost zero operational effort, carried incredibly high margins, and generated instant profit at the retail counter. But outsourcing carries a severe penalty. When a brand hands its blueprints to an external factory, there is an immediate, noticeable drop in the material and mechanical quality of the final product. A customer paying for a six-figure sports car expects absolute engineering perfection. When they pick up a watch bearing the same name and feel a mass-produced lightweight casing, the illusion breaks. Producing a cheap accessory acts as a systemic risk. It actively erodes the prestige of the multi-million-dollar core business. On March 31, 2026, a report from Luxury Daily detailed a sudden and massive operational shift within Porsche's timepiece division. The German automaker announced it is moving its entire watchmaking operation into a single, dedicated facility in Grenchen, Switzerland. This is a textbook execution of vertical integration, a strategy where a company takes direct ownership of supply chain steps it previously outsourced. Setting up a dedicated Swiss manufacturing hub is an incredibly expensive undertaking. It is a deliberate rejection of the easy margins that come with standard licensing agreements. Porsche is spending millions to guarantee its status as an uncompromising luxury entity that controls its own output. The new Grenchen facility centralizes three specific pillars of production. The first is research and development. Keeping R&D internal means the engineers designing the watches are working directly alongside the automotive team. The exact lightweight titanium used to build a 911 chassis can be natively integrated into a watch casing. The visual result is a shared mechanical language. The materials, the weight, and the finish directly echo the actual vehicles. Instead of simply borrowing a car's surface color scheme, the designers are building a miniature, high-performance engine for the wrist. Third-party manufacturers tend not replicate this internal synergy. True product DNA has to originate strictly from the brand's own engineers. The second pillar is production, and the geographical choice of Grenchen is highly strategic. Earning the strict Swiss-made designation carries immense macroeconomic weight. It communicates strict regulatory standards and commands instant consumer trust in the global market. By placing their facility here, Porsche taps into a remarkably rich specialized ecosystem, surrounded by generations of horological infrastructure. Meeting regional production standards requires access to meticulous, localized artisan craft. For ultra-wealthy consumers, a specific physical location acts as undeniable proof of authenticity. The final, and arguably most crucial, pillar is quality control. Separated, globalized supply chains carry extreme brand risk. When components are shipped across international borders, a mechanical defect might only be caught after the product reaches a customer. Placing quality control under the exact same roof as R&D and production creates a highly efficient, closed-loop system. With absolute oversight, if a unit fails inspection, it is instantly quarantined and routed back to developers on site. Zero defective units leak into the retail market. In the elite tier of luxury, controlling the absolute floor of a product's quality is just as vital as raising the ceiling of its design. Porsche's move follows a broader shift in how luxury brands approach their extensions. The traditional model of licensing a logo to a third-party manufacturer is becoming a competitive liability as consumers demand deeper brand integration. While legacy brands might still rely on external partners for accessories, those investing in their own manufacturing are creating a clear gap in perceived value. This move toward total operational control is appearing across the sector, from automakers like Mercedes-Maybach to luxury giants looking to turn their brands into holistic lifestyle powerhouses. In a market defined by technical heritage, a premium product cannot be assembled from disparate parts. To fully justify a premium luxury price point, the design and the engineering must be completely authored by the brand. To grow a global lifestyle brand today, a company cannot rent its reputation. It has to manufacture it under its own roof.